Well, welcome to Second Kings. Still going to be this week and next week, and by the end of next week, we will be done with the Book of Kings. And when we get there, I'll tell you what the plan is after that. Anyways, Second Kings, 2 chapters, 11 and 12 today. With Ahaziah dead, Ahaziah. Wow, these are names I'm glad no one picks for their children right now. Judah, the nation, is ruled by the queen mother, Athaliah, who seeks to take power by killing the rest of her family, leaving her as then the royal authority. But a sister of the former dead king, Ahaziah, sister of his, hides a son of her brother. There's some chronicles as that she would have been, or was likely, the wife of the high priest. And so she hid the boy at the temple. That kind of makes some sense. That was some home turf. And that her husband then had kind of authority there that the queen would not have been able to kind of override, at least not easily. The high priest, for example, would have been in charge of, there were guards for the temple. And so there's this state for about 7 years where this evil queen is in charge and this young boy is being hidden at the temple. After about 7 years, the high priest uses his guards to enact a coup against the queen, executing her. And this begins the reign of the boy king Joash. Though, again, the high priest really was the true power behind the throne for many years, like a regency kind of idea. Again, high priest instructing, having a big influence on Joash. There was an influence of revival, renewal of interest and emphasis in the ways of Yahweh, and a renewal of covenant relationship. But again, it didn't go super smoothly, as there was still corruption among the priests, meaning money that was coming in for repair of the temple, while it was coming in, no repairs were getting done. And after 23 years, so when Joash was about 30, he calls the high priest in, his mentor, to go, hold on a second. We're bringing in all this money, but the temple's not getting repaired. Let's stop taking money and let's get the work done. And through the reign of Joash, there was renewal in the life of Judah towards Yahweh in many ways. He wasn't a perfect king. There were no perfect kings. And the evidence of that is he gave tribute to the king of Aram from the temple, again, instead of seeking or getting that security from God. Just to highlight for today, there are times where cultures and seasons within certain countries where the state, the government, and the church are in great cooperation. And there's times where the state and the church are in open conflict. And often it's somewhere in between. Where there is conflict, reminder, we as the church are called to be faithful to the way of Jesus. And where there is agreement between the government and the church is called to faithfulness to the way of Jesus. Just because maybe government's going to give us something doesn't mean we are able to or should compromise in another area. And often it's about, we want to be faithful in how we follow Jesus and how we display the message of Jesus. Again, church and state are not synonymous. They're not supposed to be the same thing. Only when the kingdom of God comes in full. Again, as Christians, we're called to live out Christian values, even as we operate in a culture that at times is going to align and at times will not align with the government around us. We're called to be faithful to Jesus. So may the Lord bless you and keep you today. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you. May the Lord be gracious to you. And today would you know his peace as you seek to be faithful to Jesus in wherever he calls you. God bless.